we're going to complete a ratio table and find the missing values in the ratio table. So I'm looking for this number, and this number. And I am given the cups to quarts ratio here. So let's go ahead and take that and do some algebra with it. Let's take our 3 and divide it by 3/4 because we know ratios are often written like fractions. I will change that to 3/1 divided by 3/4 so that they both look like fractions. And then I'll take it and write it this way, 3/1 times 4/3. That's the KFC part. Flip, change. Keep the first fraction as it is, flip the second fraction and multiply. And then I have 12/3, which ends up being a 4. So my ratio for this is going to be 4 each time. So let's start with this part right here. I'm going to call that X. I know that I've got to take my 12 and divide it by X, and I want it to end up being a 4 like it was with this one. When I divided these, I got a 4. Well, this one's actually fairly simple. What do you divide 12 by to get 4? And we all know that you divide 12 by 3 and you get 4. So the X is 3. So that one's actually pretty simple. Write me a 3 in there. Now this one right here, we've got the 15. Let's call this one Y. We got 15/Y, and I need it to end up to be the same 4 that I had when I did my division the first time. And this one's a little bit more complex because there's no number that I can divide 15 by to get 4. So a little algebra trick would be, let's get this denominator up into the numerator's place by multiplying both sides by Y. The reason I did that is now I don't have a fraction anymore. I have 15 equals 4Y. And now I can solve for Y by dividing by 4. So Y equals 15/4. That will be right here. That's the missing fraction for that one. Now let's try and get this one. Let's call this one Z. So Z divided by 5/4 needs to equal the 4 that I got on that first one. So let's see, if I want to get rid of the opposite of a divide by 5/4 would be to multiply by 5/4. So I'm going to multiply both sides by 5/4 because that will make the 5s and the 4s, that would make them cancel. So I end up with, let's put a 1 under this. I get 20/4, and 20/4 changes to a 5. So that means that the Z is 5. And I have filled out my chart. A little bit complex, but if you do it a couple of times, you'll see that it gets a little bit easier.